Welcome to Woo That's Hot. I'm your host, John Hiller, and the update that I promised, I'm going to show you all of the plants individually up close that I'm growing this year. Haven't really given you a good solid update in quite a while. Later in this video, I'm going to go to my father-in-law's as well. He has a garden that he's been taking care of for a long time, over 30 years, great compost, so it'd be a good scientific experiment to grow some of the same varieties there that I'm growing here. So, going to give you a close-up. Some of these are going to have pods. I'll talk about some of them in more detail when I'm showing them. Some of them I'm going to keep the pods on, while some of the others I'm also picking the flowers off. Again, as an experiment to see how the harvest goes between the ones where I pick the flowers and buds off versus the ones where I allow the early pods to go. And just kind of compare and contrast. That's how we learn, right? This is my first year growing from seed, so I have a lot to learn and let you guys learn with me along the way if it's your first time or your first experiences. So let me get up close and show you what we got. So here we have an El Oro de Ecuador. He's got some pods. This is one that I might let go. I'm not sure which El Oro de Ecuador I'm going to let go. I have 4 of them. Here's another El Oro de Ecuador right here, 13.4. You can see he's got some nice flowers on him. Here, number 11.3. 11s, those are my Mutant X peach peppers. The decimal point is to specify, if you're curious, what kind of or which pepper it is. The first number represents the variety, so 11 is Mutant X peach. 0.3 means that's the third of the Mutant X peach. So that's how I do my number system. 2.2, this one is a ghost pepper. 14.2, this one's a jalapeno, a brown jalapeno to be specific. He's got a couple little pods, but I ripped them off. I ate them earlier because I'm actually going to pull everything off this guy anyways. Here we have 12.4. This is the Ahi Rainforest. I'm going to pull all the buds off of this plant because you'll see here in a little bit I have another one that has some big pods, so that's the one I'm going to let go on this guy. Here, 11.2, another Mutant X peach. 6.2, this is a Carolina Reaper. 15.2, this here is an orange habanero. These are ones that I bought from Mark's last year, a local grocery store. They grew really well, so I'm just going to regrow them. Curious, took the seeds from those, see if they get as big as they did last year. 7.2, this one is a golden reaper. 2.3, another ghost pepper. For some reason my ghost pepper leaves are turned in. I think that I had too much rich nutrient when they were in the solo cups, but hopefully they'll start to open up and grow again soon. 12.3, another Ahi Rainforest. And the last Ahi Rainforest that I have at the house here, you can see this is the one with all the pods. It's got a big pod there, another big pod there, got a lot of pods forming. So I'm going to let all those pods go and taste those, and not just taste, but also in comparison to what will come later. See if the harvest that comes later is really that much more dramatic than what I'm going to get from this little guy. It'll be an interesting experiment. 8.3, this guy is an Armageddon chocolate, or chocolate Armageddon rather. 10.2, this is Jay's Peach Ghost Scorpion crossed with Pink Tiger. Another Armageddon chocolate. This guy here is a 7-pot Primo chocolate. This guy here is a chocolate bubblegum 7-pot. This guy's a Primatali. He lost a lot of leaves, but he had a lot of unhealthy leaves. I ripped a lot off. Hopefully they'll start to grow back now that he's up potted outside with some great compost. Here's another Primatali right here. Another 7-pot Primo chocolate. Here is another Armageddon chocolate. Here is a Jay's Peach Ghost Scorpion cross with Pink Tiger. It's a tall one, man, and thick. Same one, another Jay's Peach Ghost Scorpion cross with Pink Tiger. Here's the El Oro de Ecuador I'm probably going to keep. He doesn't have as many leaves. He looks rather bare right now, but he's got a few pods that have already started. Don't know how well we can see them. Try to get closer. There you can kind of see them better now. Here's another Golden Reaper. 11.4, that's another Mutant X Peach. 4.1, that is a Skunk Red. 4.2, another Skunk Red. Lastly, we have this guy here who is a Yellow Reaper. he's not doing too hot. I first put him in here, he was literally laying in the ground. He's slowly become a little more erect, but he's still looking kind of limp. Hopefully he makes it. I don't know. But if not, 38 out of 39 peppers being transplanted, making it isn't bad. I don't know what happened to this guy. He's got water. Just some kind of transplant shock. Alright guys, well that's all of my plants. They're in pots. Again, these pots are from Gardzen, Gardzen. Check them out. Great price. Like I said before, they reached out to me, offered me 10 free. I thought they seemed like really good quality. It's my first year again growing, so I mean, I don't know that much, but they seemed like pretty sturdy, pretty good quality to me. These things have great drainage, great for air pruning and everything. They're rewashable, reusable each year. And I mean, I've only had them for a little bit, but so far they've served me well. The water does drain right through them. I watered them, overwatered them on purpose just a little bit just to see what happened, and the water went right through the bottom of the bag. Perfect. So it's impossible to overwater in these things. Again, that's Gardzen, Gardzen. I bought the rest of my 20 bags from them as well, so everything here's from them. I'm gonna head over to my father-in-law Dave's garden, and I will see you there. Alright guys, and welcome back to Boo That's Hot. Over at my father-in-law's garden over here. He's maintained his garden for over 30 years, so the soil should be really healthy. And the point of this is, I want to compare how my plants are growing here versus how they're going to grow at home in the pots. Every plant I have here, I have a copy of at home. So let's take a look a little bit closer and see what we got. So here we have a brown jalapeno, 14.1. This guy's been doing well. He actually has a pod on him. There's the pod right there. Here we have an ahi rainforest. This one's pretty bushy. This is the one that I topped, the 12.1. The other ones I just kind of let go. I kind of wish I had topped the other ones as well, because look, that one's got so much more branches, gonna produce better fruit, but that's kind of the point of science. I didn't want to do the same thing to everything. So you can kind of compare and contrast how things work. Here's 9.1, which is a primatali, one of the hotter peppers in the world. Kind of curious, hopefully that one gets more branches on him. Kind of curious how he does down the road. Here's 1.1. This is a 7-pot primo chocolate plant. Here is 11.1. So this is a Mutant X Peach. Then here's 10.1. This is the other one that's either a Jay's Peach Ghost Scorpion or Mutant X. I think this one's Jay's Peach Ghost Scorpion crosses Pink Tiger though. This guy here is a Butte Jaloki, our ghost pepper. Here's 13.1. This is the El Oro de Ecuador plant. And last but not least here, my orange habanero, 15.1. Now these orange habaneros are ones that I bought last year at Mark's. I grew them in this exact garden. I have one plant, but I took the seeds from them because the habaneros were ginormous that came off this plant. They were not like your normal size habanero. So I'm curious from these seeds if I'll get large again, or if it had to do with the soil, or if it's the genome. But we'll see. That about wraps this video up, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Coming down the road, we'll have, you know, more pictures and more plants, more videos. Hopefully we'll get some fruit soon. Remember, guys, to like, comment, and subscribe. Woo! That's hot. Oh, hi there. Fancy meeting you here. Do you love this hot content? Do you need more? Well, you're in luck. Click above. You can subscribe there. Or perhaps you can check out my other videos to the left. But first, subscribe. Hit that logo up there. Hit it, then hit subscribe. Then check out my other videos. Do it.